Hello, orienteering friends. Welcome to the recording from the regional orienteering race. This is a Pilsen region, or more specifically West Bohemia region. The race was near Pilsen. So this is age 45. I mean men's 45 category, and it is middle distance course. So as you can see from the very beginning, there is a lot of small streams and let's say water, and as you will see, right to my first control there was a somewhat bigger stream. Maybe we can call it a river in this comparisons to these other streams. So that was kind of surprising. I looked at the map, I took the bearing so that I know which way to go, and then first, I was mostly trying to get around this fenced area, and then I was like following the direction to around this non-runnable forest. And then when I got to the river, I was a bit surprised, and I was like, is there a way how to cross it with a dry foot? But then I saw the other runner in front of me crossing the river, and I was like, okay, well, there's probably not much to do here. So yeah, here the small hesitation, and then I just went in and straight up to my control here. I picked this race because I was here a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, so I sort of remembered the forest and the area, and I liked it, so I wanted to go here just for that, but not just for that, but also I'm usually more confident when I was in some area, and it gives me this sort of like a little bit of calmness, and I can be a little bit more like focused on probably anything else. So that was definitely an advantage here for me. Here I remember I was passing by this area last year. Maybe I even had a control here in this area. So as you can see, to control number 1, no issues. I was more or less following my bearing, and then I basically was trying to get into this like a small hill, small bump, beginning of the mountain, let's say, and to this small plateau. So it was good. Now to control number 2, I knew that I need to go back to the river, basically. But obviously I picked the bearing at first, and then I followed the edge or the foot of the mountain here, and then I started going to the right. I think here I was still mostly focused on going around this, like mountain foot, and here I will probably start to divert my attention more to the control. Yeah, so I checked the map and guessed some approximate angle to the control here, and there were some people, so not difficult. I was trying also to use, you know, some sort of contours, you know, and to see if I'm able to get here. To control number 3, I think like at first I went along this small path for a little, but then I started following this like a blind branch of the river, let's say, and I was aiming to follow this until I get to my control, and I did a mistake here. I wasn't probably I wasn't able to precisely guess my position when I was closing into control number 3. Maybe this blind branch of the river was so dry that I thought, okay, this is probably the end, and I started to go further than my control was. Right now the control is not visible, but it's more to the right. It was sort of, you know, behind some tree, and I didn't notice the control, I guess, here. Yeah, because the control is right next to me, to the right, probably like 20 meters. So here obviously I started panicking a little bit, and I lost confidence. I wasn't sure which clearing is it, and then yeah, I think as I said, sort of panicking where the control might be, and started running there and back, and at some point I decided just to, you know, like follow the main river, and there are some islands, and I was like, okay, so I'm at the islands, so I should be close to my control. And then finally I found control number 3, but I lost a lot of time here. I would guess that it was 2 to 3 minutes here.
Neviděl jsi tady tu kontrolu. To je tahle ta větší pohledy. Ty vole.
Now I was able to see the control. Obviously I couldn't spot it because it was behind the tree and in some small depression, you know, in this yeah. So from at first it was not possible probably for me to see it, and that's where I lost most of the time during this race. Now to control number 4, again I just took the bearing and ran straight, and when I saw this mountain foot, or beginning of the mountain, I was looking for this like a small entrant kind of. You can see that the contours are a little bit curved here, so that sort of helped me to pinpoint my location here, and then I went straight up to my control number 4, which again it was sort of hidden in a sense, but yeah, actually it was the plateau. The other like an orientation point here was this like a semi-runnable forest in the distance on my right side, so I knew that thing is there, so my control must be here close, and it was behind this like a cut down tree. So at first it wasn't visible, I had to get closer. Here you can see this I don't know how it's called, maybe an entrant or a gorge or a small valley. At first I was thinking that I will go around, but then I decided to go straight through it and to get to this narrow right that is behind this fenced area, and use that one as an exit to the bigger road. I'm now thinking what I did next. Probably I wanted to get around this non-runnable forest above the road, I guess, and then I took a bearing and went straight up to control number 5. It took me a while because it was uphill, so I wasn't really running all the way up, but yeah. So now I will speed it up, or you can skip to control number 5 maybe.
na 98 nebo 38. Tady přede mnou je
so yes, a lot of different features along the way, like stones and small clearings, but the goal or the control placement was clear to me, because I knew that it will be at this cliff, and so I I just followed the path here. Now I'm not sure if my next advance was good, because I basically was on the top and then went down and across this like a ridge. Maybe as I was on the top already, I could have climbed above it. Now I had to take some like take a bearing and run straight. Again, here I think, now looking at the map, I could have just ran straight and got to those gamekeeper stands, and along the paths or narrow rides in there. Now I'm probably a little bit fighting with the vegetation here, and that is slowing my advance, I think. But I got to that second gamekeeper stand or whatever it is, and then I was trying to go like from below. It was a bit difficult for me to pinpoint the location of control number 6. I missed it a little bit, and I asked some other runner, although I was pretty sure that I'm more to the right of the control. Here I should have turned up and go straight up to the control now in this direction, but the vegetation here was difficult and I was trying to avoid it somewhat, so that basically led me away. Maybe here I could have gone up, but again I wasn't. Yeah, here is the stone that should have like hit me in the head and told me, okay, this is the way to go. Actually, I'm going there, so yeah, not bad, but probably because of the vegetation I didn't took like a proper direction, so I ended up like 30 meters away from the control.
Našel jsem tam ten kámen někde. 39. Kousek za náma, jo? Jo, díky. Já jsem si to myslel. Tak jsem berle.
So now I'm at the control and I noticed that here is my wife coming to the same control, so I waited a little bit to get a kiss and say hello. You know, it's nice It cost me probably a couple seconds, but yeah, the racing is not always just about winning, right? It's also about having a good feeling and enjoying all the nice events that happen along the way. Now to the 7th control. Going through this vegetation and this non-renewable forest, it was difficult. Maybe I should have gone down and around it, but I decided to pass it. I kinda forced myself into it, and I was like, you can do it, don't worry about it. So maybe I lost something by this approach, but it wasn't that difficult, and here I found a way out and then just follow the border, a vegetation border here, and that gave me the sense of direction to control number 7. And I basically came to control number 7 precisely, or almost precisely here. I could have used this narrow ride that is below me, I guess, but I didn't. So at this point I noticed like a vegetation boundaries here around, so it was clear that I'm at the right position, and also on top of me or to the right side of me you can see that there is a fallen trees, that's the hatched area there, so it was very much clear that I'm at the control number 7. Here to control number 8, navigation wise nothing difficult, it was just uphill, and going around the hill I figured that doesn't make sense. I would have to climb those 4 or 5 contours anyway, so I went along the vegetation boundaries all the way to control number 8.
Bych to musel vylézt na tu 8, tam 3-4 vrstevnice. No to si posledná smysl povídá.
Here I think I was kind of driven away by the vegetation. I should have read the map more and just go through it. It would have been probably a little bit easier. I wouldn't have to climb back uphill here. And then I decided to go more to the left across this clearing, which again, it wasn't very easy to run. Like, this clearing was easy to run, but then around the fenced area there was like a lot of stones covered by vegetation, and it wasn't very runnable. It was like very hard on my ankles and keeping the stability. So that, from that perspective, I wasn't very happy about my decision here. And then I came to that road that goes around this hill, and from there I took a bearing, but probably I didn't pay attention correctly, properly, and didn't take a proper bearing, and I went more to the left than I should have. You know, here I should have gone just straight down, but you can see there is some vegetation, some lying fallen tree, and now I'm deviating more to the left than I should have, you know. And here I thought that I will be able to read the contours, but I really wasn't, and I got a little bit lost, and I wasn't able to pinpoint my location here, and I wasn't able to, you know, pick the right direction at this point. So I lost some time going to this control. Fortunately for me, I bumped into some other runners that were going to control number 9, so I basically tailgated them, and they helped me found my control. Here, as you can see, I'm sort of lost. I wasn't able to, you know, read the contours here properly and read the vegetation, because I'm already in a forest that is a little bit more dense. So yeah, here that's why I'm going to the wrong direction. And it was again the state of mind when you are in some sort of panicky mode. But as I said, fortunately I bumped into some runners, and thanks to them they helped me to get back on track.
jinak směřovat. And now to control number 10.
yeah, just going down to the valley and across it, and that was it. These guys, they probably had a different control. I don't remember, but yeah, I was sort of following the like a valley, but and there at the end is this little knoll. I remember that I was going more to the right than I should have gone, but nevertheless, like I was aiming probably for the plateau, because last year I had the control at that plateau, so that was probably my mistake here, but it wasn't a big one, you know. I was still, you know, like following the right direction. This was some sort of a steep hill here anyway, so I had to climb slowly, and throughout the climb I noticed that I need to go more to the right, but you know, since I was already at this position, I wasn't really aiming to go to the valley.
Já jsem si myslel, že je to tohle teda.
So and now from here to the control number 11, I went around this hilltop. It was a little bit difficult for me because there was this hatched area and the control was like hidden in the vegetation. And then when I realized that I will probably not see the control that easily, I decided to orient myself along that fenced area that is on my left, and that helped me to realize that I need to go a little bit further, because I was expecting control 11 a little bit sooner, you know. So I wasn't, you know, the guess was not precise from myself, and it was difficult for me to, you know, like distinguish which hatched area is it, you know, like. As you can see here, I'm starting to look for the control, and it's too easy, too early. And then I was like, okay, maybe I need to go a little bit further. I thought that the hatched area, that I already passed it, but yeah, that was some sort of my misunderstanding of the map. Yeah. So maybe also there was someone near the control, and that helped me to realize maybe the control is a little bit further. Here is the control, but as you can see, the vegetation. I remember that the vegetation was a little bit confusing for me. Like I wasn't able to really distinguish what is what, and then you are in the middle of a hill, so there is not much to, like, orientation wise to grab on. To control number 12, first I wanted to get out of this dense forest. Like, it's not that dense, but it's sort of semi-runnable, but as you can see, I was struggling with the branches, and once I was on this road, I thought that I will go straight, but then I realized I don't know where exactly, what position am I, and I didn't want to just go blindly into the forest. So I decided, okay, I can see there is this forking of the road, so I will go there, and from there I will pick it up and go straight down to control number 12. It wasn't probably the fastest, it was a little bit longer, but it helped me to orient myself around the contours here. As you can see, there is this shallow valley, like a larger one, so I ran along it, and then I was able to get control number 12 without any issues. Although at first I thought that control number 12 is actually the null, but it was this small entrant next to the null, which was my control. And yeah, from here to control number 13, yeah, well, first I had to get around and get off from this area, because it was like sort of like dense, full of vegetation, but I picked the bearing already, and I knew that I have to get out of this non-renewable forest to the open one. And once I get there, I was aiming for this path that is on the right. As you can see, I'm directing myself there, and then I wanted to continue a lot, like in the direction of this path. I knew that if I will go sort of this way, I will get to my control. And also at this point I realized, okay, I can just go along the stream and I should hit control number 13. Yeah, here I'm helping some lady. Whatever. But now I just continued through this like a dark forest. Here in front of me you can see the control or already. Not sure when I saw it, but at least I saw some people around, so it was like clear that here is my control. Now there is this small stream that I had to pass, and I was like, okay, maybe I will find some more shallower place, but eventually I had to cross it anyway. So here is what I picked. It was actually quite shallow, but still I got my feet wet anyways. And then once I crossed it, I just, you know, went out of this forest and tried to run as straight as possible to the control. Maybe I should have gone to the left like more. Maybe I was aiming for the road at first. And yeah, So basically this is the end of the race. I finished 6th, I think, maybe 5th. So it was a quite good performance from my side. As I said a couple times, I was lucky while I was attacking the control, and also I was running in this area a year ago, so I was a bit more confident about my position and general knowledge of the area, so that helped me as well. I hope you enjoyed the race, and see you with the next one. Bye.
About 6 seconds, I reckon.
No, well, I don't know. Well,
Finished 3 minutes ago now. Well done, man. I made 2 big mistakes. Like
me too.
4 minutes, I reckon it's cost me.
Number 2.
Number 2. Number 6 and number 12 for me. 2 minutes each, I reckon.
Yeah, I'll just save it and tell you.